Today, I'm taking you somewhere no camera has ever truly gone inside Air Force One. Recreated in full 3D detail, you're about to see this aircraft like never before. Every floor, every corridor, every hidden system brought to life in a way no one has shown. Before we enter the aircraft, the journey begins with the walk from Marine One to Air Force One, a moment that has become a symbol of presidential travel. After the helicopter lands, the president steps out, crossing the runway toward the blue and white jet, waiting to take him across the world. This walk is a transition from Washington to the world stage. It marks the beginning of the mission ahead. And from here, we follow him inside to see the aircraft that has carried American presidents for decades, now revealed in full detail. We begin our tour on the first deck, starting at the very front, the cockpit. This is where two Air Force pilots fly the aircraft, surrounded by hundreds of switches, screens, and communication controls. Right behind the cockpit is their rest area, a compact room with bunks and storage for long missions. Connected to this is the communications center, a dense technical space packed with secure radios, servers, and encrypted systems that keep the aircraft linked to command centers around the world. A staircase here leads down to the second deck. The second deck is the true center of Air Force One, the level where almost everything important during a presidential flight happens. Once you come down the staircase from the upper deck, the first space you enter is the presidential suite, placed at the very front for security and fast access to the main exit. The layout and style of this suite follow the original interior vision created under Nancy Reagan, who shaped much of Air Force One's design philosophy. Warm, organized, and presidential without feeling overly decorated. The suite contains two connected rooms. First is the President's office, built with fixed cabinets, secure communication screens, and a clean layout for quick briefings. Right next to it is the private bedroom, complete with a full-size bed, a personal bathroom with a shower, and a small exercise corner built into the wall. These rooms sit close together so the president can move between resting, working, and preparing for meetings in just a few steps. Leaving the suite brings you into a small, quiet lobby. The space is calm, with soft lighting and controlled movement. This short corridor leads directly to one of the most important rooms on the aircraft, the conference room, a dedicated meeting cabin built around a fixed table for mid-flight planning. Directly across from it is the secure communication cabin, often compared to a small situation room setup used for classified discussions and real-time updates. These two rooms are the operational heart of the aircraft. Continuing through the aircraft, you reach the dual galleys, two full kitchens that operate continuously on long flights. Past the galley is the medical room, a compact clinic with essential equipment. After this point, the aircraft opens into the press cabin, where journalists sit in organized rows similar to a commercial aircraft. And at the very back are the crew rest bunks and storage compartments that support long missions. This completes the full walkthrough of the second deck, from the presidential suite at the front to the operational and press spaces at the rear. Beneath everything is the third deck, a level used strictly for cargo and equipment. It holds luggage, supplies, emergency gear, and technical compartments for electronics. No passenger areas exist here, it's entirely functional. Air Force One may look like a normal passenger plane, but it is built to protect itself like a flying shield. The plane constantly watches the sky, using special sensors that act like eyes around the aircraft. These sensors can detect danger like a missile long before it gets close, similar to how a car's parking sensors warn you before you hit something. If a missile tries to lock onto the plane, Air Force One releases bright flares that confuse heat-seeking missiles, almost like throwing bright sparks to distract a camera, just like tossing shiny confetti so the enemy chases the wrong object. The aircraft also uses powerful electronic protection. It can jam enemy signals the same way loud static can ruin a phone call. When the tracking signal becomes messy and distorted, the enemy system can't see the plane clearly anymore. The engines themselves are protected too. They are heavily reinforced and constantly monitored by advanced sensors that can adjust power or airflow instantly if something goes wrong. Think of it like a smart car engine that can automatically correct itself while you're driving to avoid damage. Even if one engine has a problem, the aircraft is designed to keep flying safely with the others. Another important feature is that Air Force One can refuel while flying in mid-air. A tanker aircraft connects a fuel boom to Air Force One, passing fuel directly into the aircraft without ever landing. This ability allows Air Force One to stay in the sky for many hours, even across continents, without touching the ground.